Thirukkayilaya Parambarai, Meykanda Santhaanam, Thiruvavaduthurai Aatheenam 24வது Guru Maha Sannidhanam அவர்களின் அருளானையின் வண்ணம் மாணிக்கவாசக பெருமான் அருளிச் செய்த திருவெம்பாவையிலிருந்து 10ஆம் பாடல் விண்ணப்பம். பாதாளம் ஏழினும் கேள் சொற்கழிவு பாதமக போதா துணை முடியும் பொருள் முடிவே பேதை ஒருபார் திருமேனி ஒன்றல் வேத முதல் நோரும் அன்னும் புதி காலும்
சிவா திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். நம பார்வதி பதையே கரகர மகாதேவா. தென்னாடுடைய சிவனை போற்றி, எந்நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். I take pleasure in worshipping the golden feet of Srila Sri Guru Maha Sannidhanam, who holds the 24th Guru Vida of Thirukkayilaya Parambarai, Meykanda Santhaanam, Thiruaavaduthurai Aatheenam, with the grace of Sri Gnanama Nadaraja Peruman, Adheenam Guru Mudalva Sri Namashivaya and Adheenam Kuladevam Srimad Madhava Sivanyana Yogigal with my mind, speech and body. As per the divine order of Srila Sri Guru Maha Sannidhanam, on the 20th day of the ongoing Dhanur month reflection on Saivism, we will be reflecting upon the 10th verse of Thiruvempavai composed by Sri Manikavasagar. The young women observing the Pavai fast rise from their sleep at dawn and reach the holy temple tank of the Thiruaavaduthirai temple for a holy bath. At the tank's edge, some women who have already bathed in the holy tank are seen wearing dry clothes and adorned with the holy Shiva symbols, preparing to enter the temple. An elegant song which illustrates the fast observing women inquiring about God from those women who perform intimate service to Lord Annamalaya is the subject of our reflection today. Shall we look at the song? Verse number 10. பாதாளம் ஏழினும் கீழ் சொற்கழிவு பாதமலர் போதார் புனை முடியும் எல்லா பொருள் முடிவே பேதை ஒரு பால் திருமேனி ஒன்றல்லன் வேத முதல் விண்ணோரும் மண்ணும் துதித்தாலும் ஓத உளவா ஒரு தோழன் தொண்டருடன் கோதில் குலத்தரன்றன் கோயில் பினா பிள்ளைகால் ஏதவனூர் ஏதவன் பேர் ஆருற்றார் ஆரையலார் ஏதவனை பாடும் பரிசேலோர் எம்பாவாய். This is a song. Let's consider the meaning of the song. பாதாளம் ஏழினும் கீழ் சொற்கழிவு பாதமலர். His lotus feet extended beyond the 7 nether worlds, surpassing all descriptions and transcending the limits of words. போதார் புனை முடியும் எல்லா பொருள் முடிவே. Podu means flower. His holy crown adorned with flowers is the climax of all things. பேதை ஒரு பால் திருமேனி ஒன்றலன். Pede means goddess Uma, the form that he, who has goddess Uma as a part of himself, assumes it's not just one. Veda mudal vinnorum mannum tudithalum. Starting from the Vedas, no matter how many times and in whatever way people in heaven and on earth praise him. Oda ulava oru tholan tondarulan. Even though he is someone they cannot fully understand or describe, he remains in the hearts of his followers as an unparalleled compassion. Kodil kulatharantan koyil pina pillaigal. Oh, those who works in such a temple of Annamalaya, Edavan Gur, What is his hometown? Edavan per. What is his name? Aruttar, who is his relative? Arayalar, who is his stranger? Edavanai paadum pariselur empavai. How can we sing about him? Thus, Sri Manikkavasagar has composed the 10th verse of Thiruvempavai. Even if we know someone we deeply admire quite well, when we see those who are close to them and interact with them daily, we ask them questions out of a desire to learn even more about the person, don't we? This is a humble nature. This is a human nature. Similarly, people ask those who are intimately serving the God, first sharing what they already know about, and then inquiring about his hometown and name, his relatives and contacts, and what kind of words and songs will please him. Padalam Yelinumki Sokkalivu Padamalar. The Agama state that there are 7 other words: Adala, Vidala, Sudala, Taradala, Rasadala, Mahadala. There are 7 other words: Adala, Vidala, Sudala, Taradala, Rasadala, Mahadala. Since these are known through scriptures, it is possible to trace, to some extent through verbal means, the presence of God's speech extending throughout to them. However, because it is impossible to realize through spiritual realization that those divine feet also spread through what lies beneath them, it remains inexpressible. The worlds extending down to the nether world, which are the supported entities, are established in the lotus feet of Lord, which are the supporting entity. The supporting entity is that which supports. The supported entity is that which is supported. This can be understood by souls that have attained spiritual maturity, but it cannot be expressed in words. Sokkalivu, that means inadequacy of words, the universe of words, the universe of sound, the 4 types of speech or manifestation of Maya. Through them, it is impossible to describe God, who transcends Maya and directs it. Podar punai mudiyum ella porul mudive. Podu means a flower in its fully bloomed and fragrant state. Although the divine form of God appears to be adorned with fragrant flowers, it is beyond all material things. That is why Brahma, who constantly dwells and wanders in the universe of words, the Vedas searched for the divine crown, the pinnacle of meaning, and failed, instead of seeking the lotus speech, the ultimate expressions of words. Vishnu, the Lord of the universe of meaning, searched and wandered in tracking of the divine feet, the ultimate expression of the universe of words. Moreover, the limits of word and meaning that they realize do not encompass the beginning and end. It transcends them. If this is the nature of God's holy crown and feet, then what is the form that lies between the two? Pedai Urupal Tirumeni Vonjalan. Pedai, goddess Uma, though the mother who gave birth to the entire universe, is also a spinster. The form between the holy crown and feet is the one where Mudal Urupadi Madarabadum Unarar. The form that includes Uma as one part. Tirumeni Vonjalan, he is not limited to that single form. All 64 forms of Shiva are his forms. And the number of forms he possesses does not end there. Apart from those forms, he is also present in the forms that true devotees conceives and worship externally. He also takes the various forms that countless devotees establish and worship in their hearts through inner worship. Is that all? Is that all? Veda Mudal Vinnorum Annum Tudithalum, starting from the Vedas, he has taken as his divine form whatever forms the celestial beings and the earthly beings prize. The Vedas originated from God. They are the symbol of wisdom. They exist as scriptures, imparting knowledge to living beings. The celestial beings are those who have the privilege of frequently visiting Mount Kailash and beholding God. They have come to know God through their closeness to him. Those belonging to the earthly realm, through wisdom and by engaging in upright acts dedicated to Shiva, have come to understand a portion of God's boundless attributes. Even though they praise him so much, Oduvamoorthigal, he is a friend whose glories are inexhaustible. He is the one whose fame is so immense that it cannot be fully praised. Tondar means devotees. He resides in the hearts of his devotees. Devotees, this refers to all beings who have come into creation and attained liberation, and all souls who have developed a divine consciousness, strive to attain God. He dwells in the hearts of all of them, assuming different forms. ஆறு ரூபா உள்குவார் உள்ளத்துள்ளே அவ்வுருவாய் நிற்கின்ற அருளும் தோன்றும். Thus, wearing various forms, being the essence of beautiful music, the sweet nectar, and my friend, he is the one who stands as one with me, besides me, and distinct from me in all states, Kevalam, Sagalam, Sutam, and even liberation, protecting me, yet unaware of his own greatness. Kodil Kulatharanjan, Koyil Pina Pillaigal. Some young women born into respectable families, filled with immense devotion to Lord Shiva, choose to dedicate themselves to divine service and remain unmarried. They reside in a convent near the temple and perform devotional services in the temple. Sri Manikavasaka refers to them as Kodil Kulathu Pina Pillaigal because they have the blessed fortune of servicing in Lord Shiva's temple throughout their life. They become integral to the temple. They become Aranthan Koyil Pina Pillaigal, belongs to the Lord's temple. The Lord's divine form transcends all the worlds above and below. His form is not just one. The young women observing the fast ask, what is Abed? What is his name? Who are his relatives? Who are his strangers? What is the proper way to praise him? Implying that those who serve him closely surely know him. Shall we look at the commentary which is elegantly presented in Ramasamy Mudaliyar's edition? Padalam Yelinum Kil Sokkalivu Padamalar. The netherworld is a place where those who prioritize karma above all else live on earth. Below each are the seven netherlands. The Adekesari realms where the demons reside. Below that, there are cities like Raurava, the Nagavels, which are the Kusumandra realms. And below that, the Kalagni Rudra realm. The supporting power that sustains all of these in the Adhara Sakti. The divine feet serve as a foundation for all of these. Podar Punai Mudiyum Yella Purul Minimi. Podar Punai Midiyum Yella Purul Mudive. From the Prithvi realm to Sivalokam, the seven upper worlds that have been described, and beyond them, the successively situated Brahmanda, Apuanda, Tejasanda, Vayuanda, Akashanda. The quality of Ahankaram, Aragam, Vittai, Kalam, Kalai, Niyadi, Kalam, Asutamaye, Sudavittai, Maheshwaram, Sadakiyam, Paravinde, and Paranadam. The extent of Shiva's power transcends all of these and is immeasurable. There is a book called Siddhanda Picture Explanation. It's a publication of Aatheenam. The author is Sri Valayananda Swamigal. In this book, you can find detailed information about all these words. Magavidwan Dandapani Desika, with powerful interpretation, explains the verses as follows. Peidai Gurupal Tirumeni Vantralan, meaning that because he is omnipresent, Sakti and Siva, he does not have a single form. Veda Mudal Binnorum Mannum Tudittal, meaning that even if the Vedas and the deities like Vishnu and Brahma and all people praise and glorify him without limit, he remains the Brahman, unknown, immeasurable, and boundless. Koyir Pila Pinnegal, referring to Siva Sakti such as Vama, who resides in the pure Maya of the Sivalaya performing the cosmic functions, a service to Shiva. And what is his town? What is his name? Who are his relatives? Who are his neighbors? What is the manner of praising him? Implying how to worship the Lord who has none of these attributes. He don't have town. He don't have name. He don't have relatives. He don't have neighbors. So how to worship the Lord who has none of these attributes? With this, our reflection for today concludes. We'll meet again tomorrow with the 11th verse of Thiruvempavai.